Hi, I'm Susan Farrell, and welcome to the Marketing Quarterback. Today, we're talking about event planning and the chaos it sometimes causes. Event planning isn't just a marketing decision, it's a cross-functional strategy that involves multiple stakeholders. The challenge is balancing budgets, aligning goals, and managing expectations across teams. But don't worry, I've got a playbook that will keep your planning organized, efficient, and strategic. This is something I learned over my years of trials and tribulations. First, it's really helpful to bring all your key stakeholders together for a strategy meeting so that you can align on goals, you can set marketing objectives, and you can talk about how your events are going to actually support these goals. And then you can be ensured that everyone is going to be on the same page when you start talking about which events you should and shouldn't attend. Next, you're going to take your event budget or an estimate if you haven't gotten it yet for the year. And instead of making marketing decisions in isolation and then telling everyone which events you're going to attend, assign a budget to each stakeholder group. And that'll include sales, product, customer success, and even leadership. And here's a tip. Always leave a slush fund for unexpected opportunities that will come up throughout the year. You can just put placeholder events in if you're not sure where to put it, or if you need to have a budget line for every single thing, just have some placeholder lines that you know you'll have in there and that are free to move around. Next, you're going to give your stakeholders the data they need to make informed strategic decisions. If possible, use your last 2 years of event history and include which events were attended, what the goal of the event was, what was actually achieved, whether it be brand awareness, leads, deals, partnerships, include any qualitative information if you have notes from sales, what the cost was, the location, and any other ROI information that you have. This will help everyone see the impact of previous events and really eliminate the guesswork when they're trying to make decisions themselves. Next, break your events into 3 categories. Committed events, which are going to be the ones that you've already locked in for the year, the one that you've paid for, that you've absolutely committed to. Include the goals, costs, and locations so everybody knows what's actually set in stone. Then you're going to categorize your potential events, the ones that you've done in the past that were attended, or any new events that you're considering attending. They're on the table, but they haven't been finalized yet. And then third, events that you have decided you will not be attended. Be clear about which events you're skipping and why. Maybe they had low ROI, a poor audience fit, or overlapping timeline, or they just don't align with your new goals for the year. That transparency is really going to help teams understand why certain events aren't worth the investment and will prevent constantly them coming back to you about past poor performing events. And now it's time for your stakeholders to submit their requests. Make sure you give them a deadline. And this applies to all event attendance, even if marketing isn't sponsoring, exhibiting, or speaking at the event. It's a best practice to keep event presence centralized. Whether sales wants to send reps to network and just attend, if product wants to scout out the competition, or if customer success wants to attend for relationship building, having one event tracking system keeps everything organized, ensures the teams aren't working in silos, and really helps identify additional opportunities for brand presence. So even if sales, product, or customer success don't see brand opportunity, there might be some that's either free or low cost that marketing can identify and take advantage of. When you involve stakeholders in the process, you're not just making better event decisions, but you're strengthening those relationships and tapping into valuable industry insights. So once you have everything together, you're going to review all of your requests, finalize your event list, and communicate the decisions back to your stakeholders. And that transparency is really going to be key. Explain why events made the cut and why others didn't. That's going to build that trust and alignment and set clear expectations. This approach will hopefully turn your event planning into a more collaborative, strategic process, and your stakeholders will certainly appreciate it. If you need more marketing planning strategies, subscribe to the Marketing Quarterback and visit us at themarketingquarterback.com. See you next time.